Morgan Huber here with your 89.5 news update for June 10th, 2020. George Floyd's brother testifying in a congressional hearing today. The House Judiciary Committee held a meeting in regards to police accountability and ongoing protests in the wake of Floyd's death at the hands of law enforcement. One of those who spoke was Philome's Floyd, who described the agonizing experience of losing his brother and the imperativeness of Congress's immediate action. In addition, several civil rights activists and scholars discussed potential initiatives to combat systemic racism, including extensive federal intervention and investigation of the operations of law enforcement. In response, Congress plans to meet in the upcoming days to discuss what further action can be taken. In other news, Mayor Bill de Blasio to name a street in each of the 5 boroughs in honor of Black Lives Matter. The New York City mayor first announced this idea on Sunday and plans to release further details as the city government collaborates with civil rights activists to finalize the details. And here is your WSOU Sports update.
Thank you, Morgan. I'm Maddy Travisano with your WSOU Sports update. The MLS announced earlier today that their season will kick off on July 8th with a 54-game tournament at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida, while the NBA and NBPA are finalizing terms to agree on a provision that wouldn't require players to return or discipline them for deciding to stay home. It's also draft week for the MLB, where due to the coronavirus pandemic, the draft will only consist of 5 rounds as opposed to the usual 40, with round 1 happening tomorrow and the next 4 rounds taking place on Thursday. That's all for your sports update. Now sending it back to Morgan.
That's it for today's update. Stay informed on all news by following WSOU News on Instagram and checking WSOU.net for more briefings. Reporting for WSOU News, I'm Morgan Huber.